Hello, I'm back to the water. My name's Beast, and today I'm back with Sousaku Kanojo no Ren'ai Koushiki. I'm back after all, and I'm here to just play the mini stories because it is almost midnight already. So I don't really want to fucking start a new game because I want to give a new game some time. I already have plans for the next game. I already have asked permission for the next game. I've asked permission months ago, in fact. Probably around the time I started with this one, actually. But yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh well. I should probably do this. There we go. Set this up because I have zero reason to trust this. Let's start with Yumemi, and then do Erina, and cap it off with Kiriha. It's been about 2 months since I graduated from Sousaku Academy. I'm slowly starting to get used to university, along with balancing work with classes. I have an amazing relationship with my girlfriend, Yumi. I'd say I'm having a really smooth life, right?
私さ、学園を辞めたいんだよね。
Huh? My pretend sister Yumi blurts that out as we're heading to the station. I thought it was her, but Yumi looks quite serious. I guess she made up her mind. What's the reason? First thing that came to my mind is her relationship with her peers. That was the original reason Yumi was a shut-in for 2 years. But when having Yamahoshi with her solved that issue.
なんか、いろいろと疲れちゃってさ。
Tired, huh?
もう限界って感じ。
Wow, so it's really serious. I feel pathetic as both a brother and boyfriend for not noticing this. So what's specifically making you this tired?
簡単に説明するとね。仕事と同人活動と学園の三重生活は無理。
What?
あと、お兄ちゃんとイチャイチャできる時間が少なすぎる。え、何そのゴミを見るような視線は。ちょっとゾクゾクするね。
I was such an idiot for taking you seriously. I feel a bit relieved knowing that that's the reason you're struggling.
私にとっては死活問題なんですけど。
I tried to smooth Yumimi over who's too busy pouting on the way to school.
大学に進学するつもりはないし、将来的にイラストレーターとして働くなら一般教養を受ける意味はなくない？
True, if you look at it like that, you might think there's no point in going to school. But that's not all there is to school. Would you agree? You got to spend a lot of time with your classmates who then turn into your friends, and then you can hang out with them a lot.
まあ、それはそうだけど。
I'm sure everything you experience at school will be useful to your art going forward. So how about you keep pushing on for this final year before you graduate? At some point in your life, you'll look back at your school life. And hopefully, when you think back on it, all of those memories will be fond treasures.
思い出か。お兄ちゃんはもう一度学園生活を送ってみたい？
For a second, the signboard of Sayorite pops into my vision. I reminded my childhood friend who always used to commute with me. Those 2 years I spent with her were so much fun, I still treasure them to this day. So if for some reason I were allowed to go back in time, yeah, I would like to live my school life again.
そういえば、大学で入るサークルは決めたの？
Not yet. I'll have to decide soon, though. Then again, even if I join a club, I wouldn't be able to participate much due to how swamped I am with work. That might be one of the reasons I'm so reluctant to join one. There's 5 tennis clubs, you know.
その中のいくつがやりさーなんだろうね。
That's just your otaku bias clouding your perspective. Then again, I have the same reaction as her.
一方の私は学園に行って勉強して帰ったら仕事漬けだよ。よよよ。
You know, I'm pretty much doing the same thing.
うるさい！締め切りなんて嫌いだ！ までに提出とか無理なんだ。
Lightly stroke her head in order to calm her down. If you finish everything, I'll come up with a reward for you.
ほう、ご褒美とは？
Her eyes spark with anticipation as soon as I mention her reward. She's so maniacal. I'll buy you favorite Japanese sweets.
ほう、ゆきちさんを出してくれるとは。持つべきは兄だよね。お兄ちゃん大好き。
If you could keep it on the cheap side, I'd be very happy. As Yumi came home, she jumped straight into drawing without even changing her uniform. I guess my reward motivated her. Perhaps now that she's right up against the deadline, a flame ignited inside her. Meanwhile, the other tenant of her room is peacefully sleeping in her little house. Yumi told me to stay by her side because she said otherwise she would mentally shut down if she were by herself. So I brought my laptop to work on a report for a college project. Good job. You pushed yourself. You're giving me some words of encouragement as she stretches and lets out a cry.
あとは見直ししてメールを出せば完了かな。
Alright, you can then choose whatever sweets you want as a reward.
それもいいけど。
She gets up from her chair and walks towards me. And now she's standing right in front of me. She stretches towards me and kisses me out of nowhere.
ああ、お兄ちゃん赤くなってる。よろしい。
You just surprised me. Besides, you're blushing too, you and me.
私は仕事が終わった解放感で高揚しているだけだし。
What convenient excuse. I'm getting annoyed by being pushed around here. Time to fight back.
ちょっと。
Pull her body close to mine and take her lips. Hug her really tight so she can't escape. Okay.
お兄ちゃん。
I then save her lips for a while before finally letting go. She does not look too happy. Her face is dyed scarlet as she glares at me. I win.
勝ってないから。というか、こんなことされたら、ムラムラしちゃうじゃん。なんか言ってよ。
You and me. Take her lips once again, and... H scene. See you afterwards. Day done. Thankfully she is stressed because she has her fucking pajama on.
お兄ちゃんはどうして大学に行こうって思ったの？
Yumi suddenly asks that after getting dressed. Well, my parents told me to graduate from college.
それだけ？
That's it. Well, I know what my parents are trying to tell me. If for some reason I can't fulfill my dreams, I'll at least have some to fall back on with a bachelor's degree. When you're trying to get a job, it's better to have some sort of degree.
お兄ちゃんもご両親と同じ考えなの？
Yeah, but if I think about my feelings a bit more, I just don't want to be an adult yet. When you become one, you have to face reality, cut things from your life, give up on others. That's how the world treats you when you grow up. I'm gonna have to do that one day. But for now, I just want to continue living like a kid for a bit longer. Maybe I'm just naive, but I'd like to spend a couple more years of my life as a kid. It's also like probation period, to see if I can actually make it as a writer going forward.
大人か。自分が大人になるなんて考えもしなかった。でも、なんとなく伝わってきたよ。私も卒業した後のこと、もう少し考えてみる。
で、私に相談してきたと。
月見坂先輩はなんで大学に進学したんですか？
大学の授業や課題を理由にして業界関係者からの誘いを断るためよ。
月見坂先輩もなかなか現実的ですね。
それ以外で行く理由なんてないわよ。面倒なだけだし。
じゃあなんでお兄ちゃんと同じ大学を選んだんですか？
単に事務所に近いから通うのが楽だっただけよ。としきがどこに行こうが関係ないわ。
へえ。
ともかく大学に行こうが行くまいがあんたの自由よ。夢が確かで自分の進むべき道が定まっているなら別に行く必要なんてない。もちろん大学で学びたいことがあるのなら行った方がいいけど。
夢ややりたいこと、お兄ちゃんとずっとイチャイチャしていたいですね。
はいはい、ごちそうさま。ならそれを目指すためにはどうすればいいのかを考えればいいんじゃない？
ああ、そういうことですか。なんとなくわかりました。
それならよかったわ。それにしてもなんというか。
何ですか？
こんなチンチクリンを選ぶだなんて、としきはロリコンで間違いないよね。
はあ？私は大人ですけど、立派なレディーなんですけど。
そういう反応がチンチクリンだって言ってるのよ。
私、大学に行こうと思うんだよね。
Didn't you say earlier you weren't pursuing higher education? I mean, she did complain that it was going to be tough to juggle everything.
その予定だったんだけどさ、私も大人になるまでの間、もう少し猶予期間が欲しいなって。
So, I still want to be a kid.
そうだね。それもあるけど、もう少し青春を楽しみたいなって。いろんな人と交流して、いろんな出来事を経験して、創作に生かしてさ、クリエイターとしてもっと上に行きたいって思ったから。そうなったら、もっとお兄ちゃんは私のことを好きになってくれるだろうしね。それと、一緒のキャンパスライフを過ごして、もっと私の女の子としての魅力を感じ取ってもらいたいし、まさに一石二鳥というやつですな。ふっふっふ。
Which means you're going to the same college as me?
そりゃそうでしょ。そうじゃなきゃ大学に行く意味なんてないし。だからさ、ずっと私と一緒にいてね。私もお兄ちゃんをずっと夢中にさせてみせるから。
End. The end.
創作彼女の恋愛公式。
Well, you know what this means. On to Erina, and I trust Erina even less. Okay, not even
早
she
速だ
would
けどトシキ、
pull this.
ホテルに行きましょう。
I was about to say even she wouldn't pull this, but because I saw the fucking cafe and was like, she can't be naked here. The first line, she wants to go to a hotel. The coffee I'm drinking goes down a different hole and I end up choking hearing that. It's now November, 8 months since I graduated from the academy. We were both enjoying the taste of an exquisite coffee at the usual store. No, we're not going.
なぜなの？私たちは恋人同士のはずでは？
Yes, we're a couple. But a promise is a promise.
約束？そんなものあったかしら？
Don't play dumb now. Last week, remember? We had a conversation in your room. I don't trust her room. I do not trust her room. I mean, technically it's fine because she has the cover over her. It's panting. Continue to heavily exhale while trying to catch my breath. You were wonderful today as well, Sousaku, Erina says. On the other hand, Erina is as cheerful as always, as if our intense fuck session never happened. This girl can't even run for 5 minutes, but when it comes to sex, she has infinite stamina. We're also so charming. I'm satisfied.
私も
I'm
満足よ。
satisfied too. It's like you're still inside me, Erina says. She has a really seductive smile right now. Come on, don't say that now. I'm gonna get horny again if you do.
私はト
I
シキが
wouldn't
したいな
mind
ら
if
別
you
に
if
構わ
that
ないけど。
happens. Irina says. She starts fond like, okay. I literally just told her she shouldn't tease me like that. We're not doing it. I'm completely empty now.
確かに。
You're right. It's just small, what a shame, Irina says. Finally giving up. Is there some way for you to get hard again, Irina says.
コスプレとか
Cosplay
過
is
激なプレイ
cute
と
play.
か
Don't you have some sort of
そういう
fetish you'd like
ト
to
スキが
try,
やってみたい
Irina says. Is this girl always thinking about sex or what? Irina, I have something important to tell you.
ついにプロポーズ
How
か
you
しら。
find proposing, Irina says. That'll have to wait for it. Nope, wait. Let's stop having sex for a while.
え
What? Irina says. Why are you treating this like the end of the world or something?
それは私
So
に
you
死
want me
ね
to die
と
or
言いたい
something,
のかし
Irina says. Is it that bad?
私にとっ
For me,
て
having sex
ト
with
ス
you
キ
is
と
my
のセッ
reason
ク
for
スは
living,
生きが
Irina says.
それに
Besides,
実
having
際の
sex
セッ
with
ク
you
スを
has
経
made the
験したこ
quality
と
of my
によって
sex scenes even better, Irina says. I understand how you feel, but I have a reason for all of this. Listen, first of all, I have a deadline for the script of the light novel due at the end of the next week, so I want to focus on that. And honestly, I don't have the stamina to please you right now. Lately, we've been having sex in a room or in a hotel about 3 times a week or so. So can we stop having sex for about 2 weeks? Okay, if it's for your sake, I'll do it. I'll do it, Irina says. I'm glad you understand.
では
We
週に
only have
2回
sex 2
セック
times
ス
a
する
week,
日を設
alright?
けると
Irina says. So you didn't understand it all then. I'm pretty sure we had a conversation like that before.
すっかり忘れていたわ。
She looks away from me a bit awkwardly. Based on her reaction, she definitely remembers.
でもトスキは私に2週間もの長い間オナニーだけで過ごせと言いたいの。
I'm really sorry, but if you could do that, I'll... As I'm about to say, be thankful for that.
あんたたちは公共の場でどんな話をしているのよ。
Kiria materializes behind us. Kiria, taking a break from recording.
ええ、メイが来るまでここでお茶していようと思ったらとんでもない会話が聞こえてきて思わず突っ込んだのよ。
泥棒猫が何の用かしら。
誰が泥棒猫よ。こんなのを取るつもりなんてないわよ。
Ouch, harsh much.
ならどうしてトシキと同じ大学に進学したのかしら。
They have to point it out.
事務所に近かったから。
Yeah, just tell the truth. There's no way Kiria is going to the same college just because of me. She rejected me once already to begin with. Why are you glaring at me now?
なんで私断ったんだろう。
What are you talking about?
相変わらず地獄耳ね。こっちのことよ。気にしないで。
Sure, if you say
トシ
so.
キ混んできたしそろそろ出ましょうか。
Alright, see you at college, Kiria.
ええ、またね。行崎エレナもそいつを離さないようにしておきなさい。何よ。
まさかあなたからそんな言葉が出るなんて思わなかったから。
嫌いな相手でも失恋する痛みを味わう姿を見るのは寝覚めが悪いのよ。何よ。
失恋する痛みを味わえてよかったわねと思って。
Okay, don't have to be a bitch about it.
全言撤回。やっぱりあんたも失恋する痛みを味わいなさい。
Jeez, you two, let's go, senpai. We pull the two of them apart, grab Irina's hand, and head to pay the bill. Kitty is a great person, but these two are just like water and oil.
そういえば AS のスピンオフを作らないかって会社で話題に上がっていたわ。
By spin-off, you mean a game that takes place in a world of AS that has a different story with different characters?
ええ、好評だったことから検討したいと姉さんは言ってたけど。
But wasn't AS a joint project with Psych Academy? Can we even get permission to do something like that?
その辺は姉さんがうまくやると思うわ。もしオファーが来たらトシキは参加する？私は参加したいと思っているわ。すでに物語は脳内に浮かんでいるから。まだ私と並んで創作はしたくない？
That's not it, it's just that AS. people were involved in creating AS. I'm sure you and me and Amahoshi would jump at the opportunity if they got an offer. But there's people that won't be able to participate. Already carried away to their desires.
もちろん無理強いはしないわ。
She interjects before I can answer, perhaps sensing my trepidation. Feel a bit sheepish having her concerned about me like this.
一応考えておいてちょうだい。
Sure. Two students wearing Psych Academy's uniform pass us while we're talking. Well, they'd be dismissed from school right about now.
懐かしいわね。
Feel nostalgic already. It hasn't even been 2 years since we graduated.
AS の開発が終わってからどうにも時間の進みが早く感じるのよ。私はみんなと大学も違うし、さっきのようにメンバーと会う機会も少ないから。
Right, I think I understand how you feel. Need to make plans ahead of time to meet people that I used to see daily at school. And time continues to pass in between classes and work. In the blink of an eye, 6 months have already passed.
そうね。
6 months.
私もそんな感じかしら。
I watch the students walk by as we continue our pleasant conversation. I wonder if they're also chasing their dreams. As an alum of the academy, I pray for their success.
これはいいアイディアかもしれない。
Create a spark, hit your son.
創作ではないけど、私にとって大切なことよ。
She's gonna try to have sex in her uniform.
原稿の方、応援しているわ。
Like the moment he puts the final dot at the end of the script marking it finished, she fucking jumps his bones. Wearing her old school uniform.
寂しいけれど、トシキの未来のためだもの。
Yeah, I'll make the best use of this time and face this challenge head on. For that, we smile at each other. I know this might cut down the time I have with my girlfriend, however I'll face this challenge with everything I've got. Alright, make quite a bit of progress when I get home, probably because I feel more fired up than usual. At this rate, I'll be able to make the deadline and even have some time to spare. I don't know why my hair is so annoying right now. Let's take a break from now. Reach for my phone. I don't know, sent something. She sent me an image online. I don't trust it. And a sentence. I hope this is enough for now. I opened the image, wondering what you meant by that. I knew it! What? She sent me a nude. It's going through her mind when she sends these. On the other hand, taking another look, she is ridiculously beautiful. Hold on. Crap. Eliminate Connell's eyes. Eliminate them. I slap both of my cheeks and focus on my desk once more. Needless to say, I have a hard time concentrating after that. Visit Hill after finishing my work for the day. Looking down, I start thinking about that AS spin-off. I'm still not ready to stand side by side with Senpai again. I want the game to be the best it can be. Maybe I shouldn't be a part of it. Wind blows and no one answers anything. Nah, that's wrong. Just scared. Whether like it or not, there's going to be a difference between Senpai and me in terms of ability. And I'm afraid of being confronted with that reality. I'll be reprimanded if I keep worrying about this. Graders need to keep moving forward. Can't stop simply because I'm scared. I'll continue being a creator. Stretch my arms toward the sky and thrust my fist upward. I assure you I won't ever forget that promise I made in the past. Acknowledgement that she's dead, yes. Okay. Senpai. I used the key card to open Senpai's apartment, but I don't see her anywhere. Why'd you make me wear my old uniform? I'm wearing my Psych Academy uniform because Senpai told me to. Honestly, I have no clue why. I mean, she wants to use this as a reference or something?
トシキ、
Senpai. Wait, why are you also wearing your uniform?
まだ着れるようでよかったわ。
Oh, he fixed his second button. When I graduated, she gave me her second button. I want to reminisce about my school days while looking at that uniform missing the second
今日
button.
のために仕立て直したの。今日が終わったらまた外すつもりよ。
So why uniforms?
トシキと付き合ったのは私の卒業後だったでしょ。だから経験させてあげられなかったと思って。
What are you talking about?
決まっているじゃない。この姿でやることはただ一つでしょ。
She then hugs me and softly whispers in my ear.
制服姿でのセックスよ。
She sees my lips the moment I try to respond. Well, let's go to my room, she says. I've been keeping her waiting because of my work. Perhaps that's why I can't find it in myself to refuse her invitation. Thus, I accept my fate and head with her inside her room. And we see you after the H scene. Ripped tights. Anyways, they're done.
もうすっかり冬ね。
Well, again, as we stop in front of the Christmas tree. This is where we both confess to each other. Even now, that scene is still firmly seared in my mind. Yeah, thinking back, it's been a year since we started dating.
物語を書いて恋人と過ごして、いつの間にか私はクリエイターでいることが普通になっていた。私はこのままずっと何事もなくトシキと過ごせていければいいなって思ってる。
The smile right now is so beautiful. I forced myself to speak up, notwithstanding her immense charm. There'll always be trouble.
Eh?
Well, I'm gonna catch up to you. If you keep dawdling around, I'll catch up to you in no time. So if Erika makes you an offer, let me work on the AS spin-off. As a first step, catching up with her. I can't just stop now. Being faced with an incredibly high wall doesn't mean being forced to stop. I have to continue running straight towards it. That's our creator deals with us. I think that's the pride as a creator she imparted on me.
そう。またあなたと共に物語を書けるのね。でもそう簡単に追いつかせてあげないわ。ずっとあなたの目標でいるためにも。
The end, Olga. Alright, let's pull this up again, because while I do trust Kiriya more, I don't trust this game in general. I don't trust any game in general. A month has passed since Kiriya recovered her voice. Oh, we're fine.
まったくしっかりしてよね。君が失敗するとサポーターである私の評価まで下がるんだから。そもそもなんで君みたいな普通の容姿をしている人間がアタッカーなの？
After going through rehabilitation, Kiriya's finally recording the voice lines for AS. On it, I've written the script that will officially be her comeback into the voice acting world. We head to the cafeteria since Kiriya is on a short break from recording. The cafeteria is packed with students since it also happens to be lunch break as well. Thanks to that, everyone's attention has turned to us, being the most popular couple at school. You know what? They really don't change.
どうせもう少しで卒業よ。何も気にする必要はないでしょ。
As just hard on a coward like me.
本当に小心者なら私と付き合おうとは思わないでしょうが。
He has a point.
今回はあんたに大きな借りを作ってしまったわね。
That's just my duty as your boyfriend, don't you think?
それでもよ、彼氏とはいえ甘えたままでは私自身が許せないから。何でも言っていいわよ。私にできることなら叶えてあげる。
You're really going the distance with us.
あんたはそれだけのことをしたからよ。私にとって声は大切な商売道具であるし、私の存在そのものだから。
Alright then, let me give it some thought. You said anything, but nothing comes to mind right now. You didn't set any deadlines or anything, so I'll just take my time and think carefully about it. Finish recording for today, so we make our way home for today. Oh yeah, are you planning on to use those glasses even after you start university?
ええ、変に目立って注目を浴びるのは嫌だもの。ほら、メガネを外した私って街を歩けば誰もが振り向くような美少女だし。
Getting a little cocky there, aren't we? Well, she's not wrong. Given everything, it's basically public knowledge that I'm Kiri Natsukimi's boyfriend. I should follow your example and wear these glasses. Well, fiasco regarding Kiri Natsukimi's boyfriend has settled down, but it hasn't completely died out.
安心しなさい。至って平凡な顔だからそう記憶に残らないわよ。
You're calling your own boyfriend plain?
何よ、自分はイケメンだと思っているの？
That's not what I mean. I just wanted to know what you thought of me, Kiri.
そうね。
She stares at my face for what feels like an eternity. We've stared at each other countless times by now, yet it feels so awkward this time around.
私の好みではないわね。
Wait, what the hell?
でも愛着は湧いてるわよ。少なくとも彼氏として十分だから気にする必要はないわ。何よ。
Kiri, you're so dead sometimes.
ぶち殺すわよ、このクソオタク。
Holy shit, you keep insulting me.
もう少しで卒業ね。
Yeah, school life went by so fast.
そうね。いろいろあったけど、過ぎてしまえば思い出になるわね。
We going to cherish it as a memory.
あんたね、私を何だと思っているのよ。とはいえ、入学前は学園って仕事の合間に通うだけのものって考えていたけど、振り返ると悪くはなかったかしら。
Well, it's good to hear.
この制服を着るのもあと少しと考えると少しだけ寂しいわね。
Wait, that attached uniform.
収録に行くときに便利だったもの。
Oh, right. Uniform, huh? Oh.
何よ。
I have the perfect favor to ask you, Kiri.
言ってみなさい。
I don't think it's something I can say in public.
は？
We're in Kiria's apartment during one of the days we're both free. And today is the day Kiria will fulfill her request. Sex! Whoa! Sex! I'm gonna get a little scared if he stays silent, you know.
呆れているのよ。普通こんなお願いする？足こきしてほしいって。
Oh no, it's a foot job scene. Oh no, see you afterwards. I'm gonna fucking skip this. Like, you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm not even gonna fucking stop the recording. I'm literally just gonna fucking. There we go. Something about semi-conscious. Semi-conscious.
AS の収録が終わったら本格的に仕事を再開させようと思っているの。
I still worried about that.
不安がないと言えば嘘になるわね。だけど清々しい気持ちであることも確かだわ。かつては別の自分になれるから目指した声優という職業。でも今は胸を張ってこの仕事が好きだって言える。だからこの命が尽きる時までこの仕事を続けたいわ。
Someone reminds me of her. Churchill was thinking exactly what Kiria is thinking right now. At this point, why act as Kiri Natsukimi instead of yourself?
それはないわね。今の月見キリナを好きっていうファンもいるだろうし、今さら路線変更っていうのも気が進まないし。あと なんだかんだ気に入っているのよ。月見キリナとしての自分がね。それに素の部分は大切な人たちだけに見せればいいでしょ。
Yeah, that's so touching.
泣くほど感動されるとさすがに恥ずかしくなってくるのだけど。
I mean, you do say some pretty embarrassing stuff sometimes.
やっぱり言わなきゃよかったわ。
Your daddy moments are so precious. I'll never forget them, Kiriha.
まったく。なんで私はこんなクソオタクを彼氏にしたんだか。
Kiriha is the only woman in the world who would call her boyfriend a shitty otaku.
ま、でもこれからもちゃんと隣にいなさいよね。
Yeah, I wouldn't think otherwise. One day I'll make you recognize me as your ideal partner. Echo the words I told her when I first confessed to her. Still a long ways away from reaching that ideal, but I'll give it my all.
やっぱりあんたは救いようのないバカね。
Yep.
私の理想にならなくていいのよ。今のあんたのまま私の隣にいてくれるだけで十分だもの。
Alright, with that, we are entirely done. Everything done with Sousaku Kanojo, and I can finally give my character ranking. Kiriha.
創作彼女の恋愛公式。
Yeah, I would currently place character routes Kiriha, Erena, Yumami, and Aisa's last. Because everything about her route just pissed me off. If it is just character, like how much I like the character, it would be Kiriha, Erena, Aisa, Yumami. Because, well, that's fucking bullshit little sister garbage, so, of course. Yeah, like, the entirety of Aisa's route just fucking ruins everything. So many cases of literally just people being dumb for the convenience of the plot. To the point where I fucking could question the fucking writer of this writing a story about writing stories where multiple people are apparently like fucking godlike writers. Because clearly any story he thinks is godlike is far from it. This man upsets me. By the way, yeah. Much to that. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Goodbye.